Hello everyone, my name's Brin and welcome back to my channel. Here on Brin we usually talk about life and study at the ANU in Canberra, Australia. But for today's video, I'm going to be talking you through a day in my life as an associate consultant. As you can see, by the time I started my day at 8:30, it was already quite bright outside. I had a quick shower and got ready for the day. Usually I start work at 8:30, but because I worked overtime yesterday, I started a bit later today. Here you can see me in my first meeting. Every day we have this morning meeting where we discuss what we're planning to get up to, what we've done the previous day, and anything that we might need help on. As I'm not usually very hungry in the morning, I continue my fast from the night before. On this particular day, I didn't have my morning coffee like I usually make. Instead, I had this rose and French vanilla tea by Dilma, which you will see in a second. It's actually quite sweet, so it's really nice to have as a bit of a pick-me-up. After my first meeting, I began working, and here you see me talking to Lewis, asking him if he had any ideas for a project that I'm currently working on. At about 11:30, I started to get really hungry, so I made myself a coffee and had this little banana. I hope you like my cute koala coffee mug, I really love it. Here you see me in another meeting. Usually I don't have this many meetings, but for some reason this day I had a lot, and I didn't really get around to filming much of the other stuff that I do for my work. After that meeting I stayed in the bedroom for a little while because I was actually quite comfortable and I was looking out the window, and that's always a nice way to change your scenery a bit when you're working from home. I also have these koi fish earrings, which I think are super cute, so I hope you like those as well. I've been having some problems with the project I was working on, so after I filmed this I talked to my supervisor about those problems that I was having, and she was really helpful. She gave me a good way to display the data that I was having problems displaying. After that I did some research into what some of our competitors were doing and what we could be doing similarly or differently. I really enjoy doing that and doing market research and figuring out ways for businesses to enter their competitive space. For the rest of the day I continued to do work like this. Basically, I had more meetings after this. This day was actually very strange with the amount of meetings that I had. Usually I'm able to work fairly well through the day without many interruptions, but this day I think that I just maybe needed to talk to some people to have a bit of interaction. That can be one of the challenges of working from home, is the lack of interaction with your colleagues. I think that that's especially difficult when you're starting a new job or working with a new team, because you're not sure how everyone works and how you should be fitting in with them. So I think that while this change to working from home is good in some ways and is something that I really like, I think that at least for the onboarding process it can be pretty difficult to do online. But yeah, I think that for some people it works better than it works for others. I think that I would like to continue working from home in the future. I think that it provides me a lot of flexibility, the ability to, clean my house on my lunch break, for example, or lay down in the bed if I've had a really bad sleep or been having nightmares or something the night before. If I'm feeling unwell, I can be comfortable in my home, and it reduces some of that stress and anxiety that comes with traveling during the day. So yeah, I was reading, I think, some articles here by a Spanish company. They're not necessarily a competitor of ours, but I was having a look into how they market themselves on places like LinkedIn, and that was a good thing to have a look at. after I finished having the meeting with my supervisor, I went back out to the lounge room, to the desk, and did some more work before my last meeting of the day. In that meeting, we were having like a team catch-up, I suppose, because it was a Friday afternoon when I filmed this. In a minute you will also see my sandwich that I had for lunch at about 4 p.m. probably, which was quite a late lunch for me, but because I'd had the banana, that helped me push through to then. And then after that you will see my cozy candles after I had fully cleaned our house, which was a good way to end the day. And then for the evening I just spent time relaxing with Lewis. Please let me know if you've enjoyed this more relaxed and serene style of video. I really enjoyed filming it and not necessarily worrying about talking to the camera, but maybe in a few weeks' time I'll film another go to work with me video or day in my work life. I'm not sure what I'll call this, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video.